Culture Network. This is another episode of Album of the Day. Right now we are doing yours truly. You might have heard of him. Like niggas be like, you might have heard me on. So you might have heard of him on YouTube. Benji Cinos. It's risky business. Shout out RB Don. Shout out RB Yogi. Shout out RB Vito. You know what I mean? RB Nikki, RB Benji. You know, RB Lou. TCM Lou. TCM Lou is what it was. This song's called Winning, track 2.
Save on the front and spin when they send it. Fill in the face cause the windows is tinted. See me in that, but ain't none of this rented. Lit it, I did it, I got it, I flipped it, I sent it. Need no prescription, it's held my condition. Pay this attention and you want a minute. Focus on digits, the money, the mission. I lay on some ghosts, go in on my business.
I put out 4 albums this year and 10 albums last year. So trying to do some other shit. And let that momentum build while I build this momentum and then seize it.
Came out the dark, had to see who was with me. Infinite choppers, equivalent to breeze. Paco told me just to focus on rain. They ain't dreaming, I scheme at a double up. Get the styrofoam drinking on double cups. I got who you can say it, I wanna love. I'm good on these bitches, can't say I'm sorry. I'm good on these niggas, they fake that's logic. Back in the day, all my niggas was robbing. Extensions and garbage, man, look what you started. Look what you started. I've been out loud, and I focus myself. Smoking too much, I was better for my head while I blew it. I knew it, don't care what I speak, cause it coming and going and keeping it wet. When I did it, I lit it. Yeah, I lit it, I did it.
My toes are freezing. You cold? My toes are freezing.
I sing on the front and the spin when they see me. She fell in the face cause the windows is tinted. Might see me in it, but ain't nothing is rented.
This is from Bosnia. This shit right here. Dad's a dope person, man. Bit of a asshole. But he's not even an asshole unless you.
Did you know you can increase your revenue with Snapchat ads? Just ask Manscaped.
We have seen a 162% increase in revenue from Snapchat ads in the US year over year.
On Snapchat, you can reach a highly engaged audience who are 34% more likely to buy something after seeing it on Snapchat ads.
But it's really important for us to be able to reach Gen Z and millennial consumers. And Snapchat is a great
playing on young
Do you like
motherfuckers.
Manscaped?
Because that's the only form of like buying purchasing how they have. They use it. 0% of my fucking people are 18 or under. I'm so happy about that. Like, I'm so like my demographic, they're all older than me. Like I'm like, alright, cool. Like I know I'm not. To 65 plus, it goes 24 to 32, and then everything is done. I have more understanding, like, even 18.4, I have more 65 plus than 18.4. I'm the vessel. It's not even my interpretation. It's some young shit, but it's usually an older person telling me this shit. Then I see this shit like, and I'll text Paco. I'm like, bro. It's called dropping off positive energy. Dope. Dropping off positive energy. He's trying to hack my iCloud. You're not gonna find out this password. And by the time.
They say no, talk a table, making no noise, man, baby, so I pump a block. Raised by a hustle, guess I get it from my pops. Demons in my body just don't make me let them out. Dope boy, man, you know I got it for the low boy. Play this ain't no toy, can't make no noise, not his baby, so I pump a block. I ain't gonna take my shine. Take my spot, yeah. Tryna hide it all I got. Niggas think they come say, I need to fall back. Ain't what you know. Bad bitch from New York. Honey Casanova. Colombian, of course. Dribbling balls is a sport.
If they talk about a girl. I said Colombian, of course. I picked her up from the port. Dribbling balls is a sport. Her family think that I'm a dork. Always there for support. As long as we both get to Newark, I'm gonna blow up like a Newport. But they think I'm thinking about like a chick. That's again like a past life shit.
Colombian, of course. Dribbling balls is a sport. Pick her up from the port. Family think that I'm a dog. Always there for support. Cause we gon' get to Newark. I'ma blow like a Newport. In my purse. Exterminate the snitches. Part of the commitment. Heavy on the consequences. That's a life sentence. Always practice discerning and making the decisions. You either earn it or you spend it. Either losing or you winning. I'm a dope boy.
Do you want a satisfying, remote-friendly job that pays well? Become a
ads
software
going.
engineer in
I
only
need to
10.
add on all my videos, guys. And I gotta stop saying that word. I'll keep cussing, but I'm gonna try and reel it. I'm gonna reel it in, but that word especially. I reeled in other words.
You get in trouble if you cuss?
By myself, yeah. And I'm gonna find myself and find everybody else in the office eventually when I get floaters, or non-floaters. Yeah, you getting cussed. The first year, you can't even. I'm gonna give y'all some backstory. First year, you're not even allowed to talk to the opposite sex in the workplace, or you get fired. You're not allowed because you're supposed to speak. If you get paid per word in conversation, you should at least reserve that for at least something you see meaningful. So if she's not paying you, what else do you want from her? And you can already go through the buildings you need to go through, so she can't give you clearance. What else are you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like no, boom. Firing. But I'll find myself. You know what I'm saying? If I cuss. But then after you graduate that entry level, you'll get a different stripe on your arm, a different color. And then, okay, now you can socialize. You can't see each other at work. And then after you get to the executive stripe, cool, then you can see each other at work, go to socials, vacation R&Rs, because it'll be top performing R&R. It'll be like shit like that. And so, but yeah, hell yeah.
That's pretty restricted.
And you damn right. I learned that shit. We played West Point in 2013. We played West Point. Paco was like, "Why didn't you tell me I would have won the game?" But like, first semester students can't even. They have to walk around with their fists closed. They can't open their hands on campus until they're in classrooms. Like you have to walk. Like yes. You as soon as you walk in this perimeter, you have to understand this is a different atmosphere. That's what Jay-Z had to come out of retirement. You scared to even talk to me, and then I become the Def Jam president. And now I'm Hove in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm Hove now. My mom, Memphis Bleak, what's his name? Tata. A few people know Jay-Z enough to call him Hove. So like, we talk about him as Hove, but like, Mr. Carter would have been a lot better option than what's up, Hove? Or Cameron parking in his spot as a joke. And then Jay-Z towing Cameron's shit. That's what started the Dipset beef. You try to practically joke me at work. If you like did that at my house on a Saturday or some shit, that's different. But we're at work, and we're from the street, so we know you're trying to noogie my head. But what did 50 do? He noogied his head right back. So what did Cream do? Allegedly. What happened to 50?
Yeah.
He got shot 9 times.
Was that why that happened?
Yeah, I'm trying to big dog the neighborhood because Boo, we're all from the same neighborhood. Like our family, my family, and then them, all them people from. Like that's why I love New York because it's like we was in the Sprinter, 2018. I pulled over. I seen somebody on the corner. We're rapping, and somebody's like, "Finally, some New York rappers." I'm like, "Hey, fuck you, Z." He's like, "No, I mean, but you know what I mean." I'm like, "Whatever, come on." And we all just got in the cipher, and I had 8 people with me, plus like the 4 or 5 people out there. So we really just people on the drums. We was just cipher. I'm like, damn, like I wish I had my old Snapchat. I had that. I had a whole like couple mini movies, like, but never learned this shit. But yeah, hell no. What?
Now, can they hear what I'm saying?
Who? Them? Yeah. They just can't. They see me, and I keep everything on me. I don't edit nothing. I just
How many viewers you have?
none. Nobody.
Nobody?
No. It's YouTube. I don't have no. I don't put the little thingy out. I just go live, and then I put the RS feed on the platform.
So if I went on, I could be the first viewer.
Let me unlist. One second. Yeah, let me send it to you. Share. But it would be no point. It would actually mess up the numbers because it'd be skewed up there because you're right here, so it wouldn't be a real viewer. So no. You see what I'm saying though? Shit like this. I be getting mad, but I realize I am shit like this. I be playing the music and shit, but that shit be getting me mad. Oh damn, I might have underestimated or overestimated how cold it is. Is it a breeze or no? Because it's getting hot now. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I put the heat on and shit. Well, no, I put the heat on. I switched from cool to heat.
Oh, you turn the heat on.
Yeah. Cause I know usually at night, whatever, it gets to like where the heat is hot, and then like it's a nice cool breeze, like it's a good blend. Yeah.
It's true. We sleep out here or in the bedroom.
In there, yeah. Here, if I need to work and shit, I'll sleep out here so I don't get comfortable for too long. I'll wake up in like an hour and a half or something like that, and I'll just get back to what I'm doing. And all my devices will be right here, so I don't have to get nowhere. Let's see. But no, what led you on? What led me on that rant? I had more to unpack. I just forgot about it. You said something about something.
Well, I was wondering about your viewers.
Oh no. The reach. I told you that's. I'm trying to get to 2 by the end of October. It's 1.59. So it's gonna go to 1.59. You can get like the little text notifications from or like in-app notifications for like YouTube, so and so's other or like brand. It goes to that many people because of my reach, but not the actual people. No. Hell no. And they been on bullshit. Yeah, y'all been on bullshit. I always edit it and change the name. I have like a certain template I'll use, put like certain tags, so it's all like one kind of digital footprint of tags and footprints, and so digital ecospheres, whatever. And then, but they'll put it as I'll edit it, and I'll go through my editing and I'll see the metadata will say it's private. It's like public, unlisted, private. So usually I'll stream unlisted or I'll stream so I can share it to people, and then like we can join, and then it'll be like this, that, and third. Or I'll call people on the I'll show you what's on this phone, the company phone. And that's just everybody has a different extension. But as far as like actual engagement, no, I'm not there yet. I'm definitely not there yet. As far as like, I take the chat off. I disable comments. I disable the chat. I'm trying to establish the brand. I don't have no ads yet, so I have production. I have results, and I have a scaling business every single day. But the ads could get fucked up if I have people like my friends talking shit on here, like vulgar. It's all like I put not for kids, anyways. But that's just like a little trick if you know about that. They just make sure that like, because what happens when the video stops? The parent looks at the kid. What's the kid doing? So anytime it swipes out of the screen, it stops the video for that specific parental kind of DSN digital system network. So I learned that from AT&T shit. I learned that shit. And then DNS settings is digital network settings. My bad, not DSN, digital network settings. That's like, what about parental controls? Well, they only have so much on the actual app, but if you go to the actual DNS, you can restrict certain to digital network settings. That's 2016, and I've been researching and looking after information every single day for the last 7 years. So I had a decent baseline, you know what I mean? And so create your ecosphere, and then you attach brands. I'm gonna only use ads from brands I actually use. You know what I'm saying? Because I can expand on that on the fly. I don't have to think about a script. I can come up with a testimony. So, oh yeah, and I can give you an example. And all times I duplicate it, but some people do their own shit after the meeting. So they'll at least have a breadcrumb conversation where I can call somebody and they're like, oh yeah, I did. I'm with United Masters, but you told me about TuneCore. Shit like that. And they realize that United Masters is owned by TuneCore. And then they realize TuneCore is owned by Universal. So where do you think I got the reach from? Oh, this nigga's not gonna sign? Cool. We're gonna build him so big up to where we'll offer him a dummy contract, aka a likeness clause. But it's fine though, because I had to build the actual shit to where if I want to add on to the likeness, it's impossible. Versus I just expand my time now and then go without, and then I'll just sell everything. I'll just sell the keys to the shop, and it comes stock. A furnished apartment versus here's a lot. You know what I mean? 'Cause I started with a lot, but then I built underground first, and then I went that way. I didn't go up and down. I went underground. I built tunnels, and then we go upside. So you judge me? Oh, he don't have shit. Okay, cool. We can help him build some more. Versus, I'm in the skyscraper, and then I'm trying to build a tunnel. I'm like, bro, are you lost? Do you even know what you're doing up here, bro? It's a little dark down here, ain't it? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's, it's called I'm For Real.
For real?
I'm For Real. I was my dad. I played this album for him. We was in the car, and I know he was thinking about my brothers. My brothers are very like responsible, honorable men. Very like really salute to y'all. I went a completely different way. They sidewalk. I was street. They was sidewalk. So like salute to y'all. They're all exceeding all of our expectations, and so salute to all of us. We do our thing at a high level consistently for a long period of time, independently. And so salute to y'all. But yeah, they not built like me at all. It's like I remember I was playing this shit with my dad, and we started laughing like at certain points of the song. I found out my brother dug up an old copy of Playboy or Playgirl. One of the one where it's for the girls. Why was this nigga Jerome Romeo on the fucking cover of it? I said this nigga's ill. And then I was like, Luke tries like, Trace, why are you dressing up like that? He's like, I'm dressing up as dad. I'm like, what are you talking about? He showed. I said, bro, get the fuck out of here. And he put this shit on Instagram. Next thing you know, my dad. Next thing you know, that shit's not on Instagram no more. Like that. What? You said what?
Was Romeo inside the band?
Nah, the front, just the cover, just Playgirl, or yeah, da 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 da, and just random. It wasn't his put his name. He was the model in it, and they just put like da 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 shit like that. Shout out to him, player shit.
Wear like the tuxedo, the tie and stuff on.
All you see was head. All you see pause. It's like neck up and his little the little bow tie and shit. Fresh shit. And then also, besides the bow tie shit, just for regular shit like business professional shit or business casual if you want to be a player. Actually, business professional should be the regular tie. Business casual should be the regular suit, everything with the bow tie or like the skinny tie. That skinny tie, skinnyties.com is like $12 customized ties. Those just are so fresh. That's my sauce. When I actually want to fuck like the night up, that's what I go throw on. Yeah, I go throw on the whole shit. Yeah, I'm not getting dirty. I know I'm not getting dirty, so come on, like, come on. Yeah, I'm For Real. I want to bet on that school idea though. Bitch, I'm for real, mother niggas not like me. I hold the skin over mine, what he about to do? I'm about to get some ends, so fuck a friend. Rather kick it with a bitch, that just makes sense. I don't know when they let the switch again. Cause y'all forgetting these is men, some got kids. And I'm the type to open skin, then a ribs. Look like I represent God stepping in. Most of these niggas is pretend, so I offend. If they know I'm really in, bitch, I'm for real, mother niggas not like me. I open skin over mine, what he about to do? Bitch, I'm for real, the mother niggas not like me. I open skin over mine, what he about to do? Bitch, I'm for real, the mother niggas not like me. I open skin over mine, what he about to do? Bitch, I'm for real, the mother niggas not like me. I open skin over mine, what he about to do? I see his ass talking, then I see his ass walking, then I see his ass running. I want to make a whole channel called Romeo Tales. All the shit that. If I could get all four of us on the phone. We do like every single day. Like before reality TV came out, he just follows around with a camera. And then like during that, like me holding the camera, everybody was holding the camera. He got the ploy, he's like go film everything. So what?
Would that be okay?
No, we're not selling that. That's for us. Like, but like all of our family members like that. We all got like tapes, cassettes. We used to go to each other's spot. We all just like watch each other. Basically, like we go like, where's the photo album? Where's the cassette tapes? Shit like that. Like my uncle and my dad literally have pictures of each other on motorcycles racing down the street. Like they took a picture, threw the camera to the other person, took the picture. Like I was like, y'all some wild motherfuckers. Like they rode that shit from Atlanta to Indiana. Uncle Dane. Yeah. Nah, they went. My mom and him went from New York to Indiana, and Indiana to New York. My dad got arrested on that trip. They thought he kidnapped my mom. He's like, "Are you hurting her?" She's like, "What? This is my husband." He's like, "Ma'am, we will get to you in a minute, sir." Da da da. He's like, but he know the gay. He just all right. I can go now. All right, eat a dick. Like that's yeah. We're back on the way. Hell no. That's why my mom be mad at me, but like as she got older, she just cut it kind of a little bit and just gave me leniency and just like da da da. Like I told you, I got arrested twice this year. So like, but it's always like, even when the police came, whatever, I met the police outside. Like, yeah, I did it. Da da da. I was willing to fight. Blah blah blah. And my dad like walked outside, shook my hand, like put his hand on my arm, just like, shook his head, and just like went back inside.
Was that here?
It was in Indy. It wasn't here. So yeah, you gotta own up to your shit. That's what I'm saying. Like I take all my lumps because I count every single one of my wins. Every single one of them motherfuckers matter to me. Yeah. So yeah, I lost. Yeah, but when I won, yeah. So that's why I treat the police that treat me with respect the whole time. For sure, that's a police officer. A cop, I treat cops like shit. Oh my god, I'm terrible to cops. Like I'm horrible to cops. What I do everything but spit and call names. I know I'm not. You know what I mean? I'll talk about the environment. I'll say some shit back to them like the way they said it to me. Like, cause you're a cop. You're not you a half-ass. Like you know what I mean? Police, cool. Like I'm booking you no matter what. You can get free tonight from the dungeon, whatever. But you're not getting away. I'll get suspended without pay before you just get away in front of me. I'll like run out of breath trying to chase you before like I look cool letting them, you know what I mean, calling them back. No, that's a police officer. A cop is motherfucker gonna shoot you in the back, you know, or like gonna put some drugs on you that you ain't have, like some shit like that. Like what did Cat Williams say? He's like, if a nigga drink Hennessy, he drink Hennessy. He might take Remy as a backup, like but he drink Hennessy. So if I know I just smoke weed, you put like heroin on my shit, I like you're playing. But which one's gonna stick worse? You know what I mean? Heroin. What's gonna stick worse? Resisting arrest or public intoxication and false claims? Which one? Resisting arrest. So which one you think? First of all, if I would have ran, no one was gonna run. Second of all, I knew where I was at, so I parked around the corner, by that Severin, whatever, the Omni. But around the corner was Tiki Bob's. If I parked like this, right there. So in case some shit happened here, we right there, we could drive up. Like I'm not no dumb, and I was a sober driver. You know what I'm saying? It was my brother's birthday. The brother I got in the fight with, I got arrested this year. That one I was sticking up to get him out of a fight because the bouncer didn't identify himself as a bouncer. So like, hey bro, you want to go home tonight? And then it turned out the ironic part was I didn't go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I stopped making threats. That night, I was like, you cannot threaten people. You either punch them in the shit or you let them just walk away and you walk away. But there is no little weird third party intimidation shit. You either do it or you don't do it.
Yeah. Well, don't tell them about it. Just do it. If you're gonna do it.
But then if you have to think about it, then you don't have to do it. You thought about it. That's what I'm saying. If it happened in the moment, it happened in the moment. If it didn't happen, you're trying to make it happen. So no, that's corny to me.
What if you end up regretting that you didn't do it if you didn't do it?
Trust me, I believe that. I could have gotten away with 2 bodies this year legally.
2 bodies?
I told you the dude robbed me. Him and his little crony. But one had an AR rifle on me. After he took one of the guns from me, he's like, bro, before he took one of the guns from me, he put the other gun on me. But I opened the door with 2 guns out, but they were in my pocket. You see what I'm saying? I'm loading them up. As soon as I hear them walking, she's like, what are you doing? She's like, what are you doing? I loaded them shits up. Look, see one, all right, cool. One's in there, all right, cool. And then I hear them open the door, I'm like, go, 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 go. But she's right here. I'm not even going to shoot around a girl. So I'm gonna get robbed before I even. You know what I mean? So yeah, that shit.
You got the drop.
No, they didn't. They're two felons with two guns, and I had two guns. I had to drop on them, but I said I'll take a robbery before a kidnap murder. They 100% did not have to drop on me. Like that's why I'm saying I was shitty kind of a little bit about it. Cause I was like, damn, like. But then again, you have to think about I didn't know the dad was outside on the porch, the blind dad. So now one witness is still a blind witness is still not enough to take my chance.
Yeah, because he couldn't really.
But I had to smoke him too, and no one would give a fuck or no one would know. But I don't want to do that. So now I look like a hoe in front of the girl that never seen me be even disrespected once. And what do you think she did? You know, that's why didn't you go get your shit back? Oh my God. You know how they gonna throw it in your face. It's like, all right, you have one example of 6 months. And it was a back door. It wasn't even hey, run your shit. Cause my first move could have been squeeze, but it was put my right arm around you, open the door with my left hand. Two texts with the muzzle. I said, potatoes making no noise. Like
Potato.
a potato. Yeah, like back in the day you shoot a revolver with a potato, like a silencer. Those Kel-Tecs came with silencers.
Oh, real silencer, not a potato.
No, this is an expression.
See, sometimes you gotta bring it down for me. Where you live and you learn, don't you?
Unfortunately, or you read and you learn. That's that's a better way. Well, you read and listen and learn. That's a better way. But there was no one that was going to teach me. And I didn't even know a teacher existed. I told you I didn't even know where a studio was when I first started this shit. I just knew I didn't want to do something else. And I just started writing rhymes. I started making beats. I was like, I want to record this shit. I don't know where the studios in Indianapolis. Like, what?
Do you have a studio here?
The last couple of songs I made was on my phone. I put out probably like, there's a studio down the street, right off Richland.
Oh, really?
Everything. There's hell no. There's mass studio. I got every studio every major studio in America on a PDF file on my website for free. So you can download it. You can even sell it. So you can make money. You could be the information guy. I'd rather teach brains than activity. That's why I was mad about the whole Pirates of the Caribbean thing about me being a security officer. Like, it used to be a guard dog with the keys. That's how simple that shit is. A dog with the keys. But they glorified it for tax reasons and posturing with old people. Oh, you're safe, you're secure here. So we're going to take half of that shit away for maintenance fees and security detail and X, Y, Z. And then we're going to write that off. Oh, no, but you got to transfer it to my account first so now I can get my tax credit. But yeah, make sure that you send it to here first. And that's going to be on my expense, my cost of goods sold. And we're going to throw in my little extra bonus in there too so this blends in perfectly. And we're going to put it on a year-to-year basis, auto withdrawal, so you don't have to worry about it. We're going to give you 10% off. And you're 80 years old, so you're not even going to, you know what I mean? Per person, per day, per area.
That's terrible.
No, it's on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
It's not right, though, is it?
fuck no. Well, that's why I don't mind tweaking on people, because I'm never even after I blew up at the dude at Applebee's, I told you it was all women but me and him in the back. Every woman in the back, though. Even the person I said, like, I was the assistant manager, she's like, oh, did you handle your business? I said, yeah. She's like, oh, so when am I going to see you again? I go, you probably won't see me again. She goes, oh, honey, what happened? She's like, I told her, she's like, oh, well, God bless you. You go ahead, child. Like, so they understand he's a hoe. And he tried the right one. He tried the absolutely right one.
But they know because they have to work with him.
Right, but the wrong one would have waited for him in the parking lot with that shit out. The right one was waiting in the parking lot at Yats waiting to get picked up. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to get out of my shit. I was trying to, you got in my shit, so I had to get you out of my shit. But now I'm not going to get in your shit.
He wasn't worth getting the case over, though, was he?
Yes, he was. It's a $50 bail. What? What? I got that right there. What are you talking about? What? Yeah. $500 fine or charge, battery. Yes, I play myself my whole life. I can hire me tomorrow. Maybe not on Friday.
I don't think he's worth catching the case.
I would. But I didn't though. But like if I see him again, he started acting smart, I definitely would pow. Like, but I'd be like an open hand because he's a bitch. I wouldn't even like that. That'd just be like
if he started acting smart now. He's doing it without weed. Like if he just
Right, that's what I'm saying. Now you
trying
trying me. So I know
Yeah.
for a fact you tried me the first time.
Yeah.
But it never happens. It's never happened. Like he was even laughing because this other chick was like laughing at the Taco Bell down the street. Dudes in there playing and shit like that. I'm just outside smoking a cigarette or a cigar to get like just out the building and whatever and like wait for the order. They say they didn't have it, then I paid for it. They're like, oh, we do have it. And I'm like, which one is it? It's like that $5 special meal, whatever. Da, 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 da. So then like the lady walked out to her car. She had to leave. She's like, all right, have a good day. Sorry about that. I'm like, all right, it's cool. Like, da, 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 da. And then the house cat or the house dog walked out, started like barking at her a little bit. She like disrespected. She violated him. And I'm like laughing. He looked at me. I'm like yes. Like da, da, da. He has to eat when the bell rings. I only can eat when I kill something. So she can recognize the difference. She can recognize, oh, this nigga's playing tough around civilization and women in civilization. This nigga's playing coy because he wants to blend in with civilization because he's outside of civilization. He's on the fringe of society. I didn't go to a homeless shelter when I was homeless for 30 years. I literally got an abandoned bar and did real life Fortnite. I ripped shit off the wall and made beds and made tables and like I literally, I'm
What
fine.
were you in again?
Here in Indiana.
Okay, just like a.
I'm not giving you my spot. I'm not getting, and I'm on YouTube live. This is going to 1 million some people. No.
It was just like a building though.
Yeah, it's, I used it for the cover art twice, so that should work. But even I only knew about that this year because I had a spot there. It's called Deaded That. It was an other spot. In the winter, you see me in like a fur, like a coat, everything like. But it was like half. Yeah, so it's like I already had an infrastructure, so I can always have, you know what I mean, my own nest, and no one knew about that. But actually, my dad knew about it. I had to go get some things from like there, and like I cocked my shit back. I had to load my shit. He goes, be careful. I'm gonna turn around and be at the entrance. I'm like, yeah, that's your shit. Go handle you 30 years old. You wanna play with guns? I play with guns my whole life. You wanna play with guns? Go ahead. I try to take guns out your hand. You wanna play with guns? Go play with guns. I gave you a FedEx card when I got deployed. And you used that money to go play with guns. So let's see how good you are. Versus, oh no, what are you doing? Is that a gun? My whole family totes guns. Legally, all military, I told you that. So yeah, it's like, yeah. But and then what I do, I walked in and I seen a noose with a note saying you can't be here. A noose where I put my bed and shit.
So somebody went in there when you weren't there?
Yeah. My house was burned down in 2017 by the Klan. They literally marked my house, sprayed my shit. My mom seen the whole shit. Like,
Did you leave at that point?
when? 2017? Yeah, I left at that point too. And at this point, this year, yeah, I left at that point too. That was my last step. I was getting my stuff anyway.
You had a noose in there.
It was dripped by it was a horse, old horse stable. So it's like multiple layers and shit. So I literally was clearing buildings every day. Like, every time I was in there, I was clearing the whole shit before I even got comfortable. So I'm not worried about no street beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, they call people.
That's kind of scary though, isn't it?
No, I was homeless in the wintertime until 18 because I wasn't a couple and we weren't married. So, like, when she got pregnant after she crashed my car, I didn't just abandon her. I was like, cool, we're still going to have this baby. It's just going to be fucking hard now. Like it's gonna. So she's at St. Vincent's Women's Hospital off 86, whatever, and I'm outside, like, just trying not to blow a person. Like, your guy keeps lingering. So I'm way down the street, just in the snow. After I had enough to have a spot, to have a car to move all of our stuff to go somewhere else that I already paid for.
Did she have the baby?
No, she killed the car. She crashed the car. I said, what are you doing? She said, I tried to kill all of us. So what? That's not what you just told me. I know that's not what I really immediately just started smoking all the weed I had. Cause I knew it was just a matter of time before somebody spotted us. It was on the highway by that water tower, Greenwood by like Good Times and shit. Oh, I was in a truck, pickup truck. I had like lawnmowers, all my stuff, guns. I had a whole bunch of just in it, computers, laptops, a whole bunch of shit, tablets, clothes, everything. I just started over 5-6 times. I started here. It started over. I came after the car. That bag is all I came with. This front, all this shit was not here. I told you how I didn't have a blanket. I had a t-shirt, and the mattress came here. The table came here. The mattress came here. I got this shit out the hallway. This shit I bought. I owe somebody for this shit. His roommate brought it here, and he got it to him. I got it from him because he was my old roommate that was here. He brought this. The rug came with this. Everything else is
Shared a roommate in here.
Before, yeah, my first month here. And I was like, I just don't want a roommate. So I just don't. I'm gonna turn that to like a media room or some shit. I don't know.
Was there another room over there?
Yeah, another bedroom.
Another bedroom?
Yeah, bedroom, bathroom, closet.
Another bathroom over there too?
Yes.
Huh. You just go through the other side of the kitchen?
Yeah. That door stays locked and shit. So. Yeah. Back to the school though. Back to
You
this.
like it here?
Yeah, I do. I enjoy it. It's pleasant. It's like I always wanted. I'm gonna get a. I found a house for like $800. So I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna do that, and then that's not gonna be. I'm gonna do that with like after I have 3 ATMs. When I get 3 ATMs, I'm gonna get an ATM next week. After I get my ATM, I'm gonna go working. I'm gonna get a FedEx job or some shit. And I'm gonna get another ATM because it'll be easier, and then I'll get another because it'll be easier, and then I'll just. The point is, I'll have enough residual to where I can just spend actual days where it's like a different hourly wage. Cause like you get like a doctor wage or a lawyer wage by just actively pursuing income. So like get full time, like they just the work Teamsters just beat the people they got like 42 an hour now if you're full time. So now there's more layers to get full time, but shit, start with part time, shit like that. So.
Never tell him up every time it get bad. Now they fuck with me because I'm me, not cause I'm me, but I don't mind. See, she come with ass, and come with cheese, making me so I'm with cheese.
The justice system is not a friend to gun owners like us. Let's face it, there are people who hate the fact that you and I carry.
It's called Next to You.
Wasn't always next on the charts. Didn't always push where you start. I remember times it was hard. I remember crying in the dark, jumping out of cars. We always up, over the yard. Thank Bengi, in the new 24. I don't question my code, don't question my moves. I don't brush what I do when I'm next to you.
This is when I was homeless. I forgot some. I was making money still, but I was investing. I'm like, I'm already fucked up. It can't get worse than this. So I'm gonna put everything into the future because this present is fucked up. I can just extend the present to more fucked up, but the future will catch up to it. So they'll cut it in half. Actually, so I just got a couple hundred, go straight to Def Jam. I didn't go for no deal. I went to record and get my shit. This is one night. Then I went to Miles to do the other night. I did this in one night. I did 12 and then I did 13. I left one off, which is my lead-off single. But Miles did the next song, Ashes to Ashes. But we all did this in one night. Like we were falling asleep and shit. She falling asleep. She freestyled and shit. But I had to wake. I'm like, wake up. She said, I don't want to write no more. I'm like, oh, you're freestyle. And she actually just bodied the freestyle. So one take too. It was cool. I mean, shit was easy though because I was writing. I had nothing to do. Yeah, sleep in the bathroom at night, charge your phone up the other day, lock the stall, keep your feet up against the wall, against the stall, put your back against the wall. I woke up with a spider in my head. You see how I have short hair now? I woke up, shook my head up in the sink, and then a spider fell out. I said, oh, this is fucked up. Oh, pissy floor. So it's already pissy, much less bugs and shit. Oh, shit. Never again. It's not terrible. It was warm, though, so I was happy.
she posts all the time, cause she know that's his
I got some growth shit. I'm definitely doing a good grub podcast tonight. The fuck? Well, I'm about to burn this bitch down. What the wrist?
I'm not stopping you, man.
No. I'm about to, after the album review, whatever, I'm going to go to the gas station. But no, hell
The
no,
other
you
day
good.
we found this super cute hat at the
Yeah,
thrift store,
a
and we want to get a
non-skippable
second one
ad.
so that we can both
Feed
wear
me
it.
more.
First, I
Feed
open
me
up the
rappers
Google
and
app
feed
and
me
tap the
beats.
lens icon to take a photo of my husband wearing the hat, and we swipe up to see all of the amazing search results.
That's
Try
another thing.
out
When I
the
get a
new
real check,
Google
I'm going to
app
open
for
up
yourself.
a store. I'm tired of doing this little half-op, co-op, joint venture bullshit. Motherfuckers try to talk me all the way fucked up. I'm like, what? But that's because it's different. I'm an old rapper, a young business person. So it's like, damn. This weeded up Miles at the end of the night.
Can't spin it now, can't win it now, never in the crowd, try to hold it down, in the pin it out. Gotta show yourself shining. You been star in my eyes, before star for the night, feeling up on your thighs, girl, I love how you ride. Back to the side, moving left, it ain't right, have the time of your life. Taking all this in shot, we both causing enough fights, we got time to make all this shit right. Yeah, we both love all these times. Outside, inside, it's me and you from the car. Inside, just me and you, get it. Sweet like ice cream, but I don't wanna spit. But get it up, turn up, photo dump truck, bag it up and dump it. After all the fuss, some time and some loving, take some time, get to hacking, and get out of Ellis that's missing with time. Attention in the eyes, got me thinking about comfort. I should put him in the sky, crack the goofy when muffin, but in the light, roll the dice, and that ain't what he's bluffing. For the mouth that with ice, still chill when she suck it. Cause I like what she like, yeah, she like my fast life, yeah, we fuck after the fight, yeah, she knows she staying the night. Do my shit on the floor, on a freestyle, up the dome, here it go, rock your world, it explode, apocalyptic when it blows up, like you ain't I told ya, that soundscape I hold ya, off the beat, off the dome, and I told
The dope her shit is called the soundscape. Like does beats, music, audio. Like, it's like her ecosphere. I got a lot of shit from her too, cause she does like IT from Martin University. She does like the cyber protection and shit. There's a difference between the internet, Ethernet, and there's a cloud on top of that. It's called the cloud. They call it the cookies because it's like your cache, your search histories and shit. They're leaving cookies to grandma's house. We know where you're going.
Getting an
so
LLC
we
for
can
your
put
business
advertisements
doesn't
based
have
off
to
of
look
your
like
cookies.
this. Just
So
Google
we know where
LLC
you go.
Tailored Brands. It's totally easy. You pick a state,
She was
fill
taking
your
a test and
information.
shit. And like the hint was snort. I'm like, what? Oh, sweep or something like that. So there's like a sweep, and then what do you sweep up? Cookies. So I was like, oh, you motherfucking think you guys are. But I like clever shit. I like fly shit like that. It's called crashing out.
You so much, love you so much, kissing your lips and feeling your touch. Crazy what I do for you, yeah. Crazy what I shoot for you, yeah. Care about you so much, love you so much, kissing your lips and feeling your touch. Crazy what I do for you, yeah. Crazy what I shoot for you, yeah. Bitch, I told my side, yeah, I'm crashing now. I'm crashing, yeah, I told my side, yeah, I'm crashing now. Bitch, I told my side, I'm crashing now. I'm crashing, I told my side, I'm crashing now. Yeah, right around, get you right now. Tryna get you right now. Right around, get you right now. Tryna get you right now. Right around, get you right now. Tryna get you right now. And I'm up in this young, you probably for me a minute. Niggas love to talk about it, but they never did it. I got something to say about my hoes, but who you with, Ike's? Cause I've been down 2 times, just like your actions, why you quivering? I never switch it, riding around trapping, I'm trying to spin it with it quickness. I'm about to sign a deal, but shit right now I'm independent. I got all day to kick it, baby girl, what time are you finished? The pool ain't heated, but I'm kicking, so I'm hopping in it. I jump at her, I got a smile, and she calling me a dentist, cause I rip it and I feel it. I can tell the way she grit it. I just know my mama with it. But you know that bitch is with it. But you know I'm saving to the penny. Know they call me bitchy. So you know what coming with me. And you know that coming plenty. Shit, mama saw they drinking. Give me full of one, she's drinking plenty. Busting shots and guns, 80. Now we do it. Cause you so much, love you so much. Kissing your lips and feeling your touch. Crazy what I do for you. It's crazy what I do for you. Yeah, I care about you so much. I love you so much. Kissing your lips, feeling your touch. It's crazy what I do for you. It's crazy what I do for you.
That'd be perfect right there. Damn. All right. That siren right there in the background. Remix.
But now you know you fucked up. Let it down to nobody going through, but no reply bottles in the club, food in the fridge. But you missing your bitch, she out with her friends. She moved on, she moved on. She fucked till she wish she's too strong for do wrongs. Need her Remington, I'm missing your wrist. That rose poked up, but still I stick it in.
I told you we used to be in the middle. We used to be in Remington. That was the middle. Half Chicago, half Indy. Like hour and a half both ways. That was our little spot.
You heard Chicago?
So what?
You might think you know Snapchat, but do you really?
I know about Bengi from here.
You might not know about Snapchat ads.
Yeah,
Did you know that
Remington.
9 out of 10
And it's an all-you-can-eat buffet right across the street. KFC, all you can eat. There's a McDonald's, like a little movie theater. It's a cool little spot. Super 8 and something else. Yeah, blue hotel and a yellow hotel. I don't know that well, but
I used to stop there with my buddy. We used to change that.
that shit, that's the shit right there. That was what we used to be there. They be saying be safe. They have half the word. It's supposed to be make it home, be safe.
I don't care what they think. I don't care what they say. I just care what they do and they ain't doing nothing. Walking down back streets, I done up here on a few niggas. Keep a real nigga, ever wanna spill niggas. Got a ruler clip on a big ass 45. Walk around, I can lean on it.
It's big.
Next day,
Even in the police, that's my gun.
With a pot over the stove, let the big city, apple of my eye, nobody gon' know what I know. I just keep it untold, I just let it unfold. COS stick to the code, look out for the bro, Lord knows, always rain, sleet, hail, snow. Nigga, don't be safe, I don't care what they think, I don't care what they say, I just care what they do and they ain't doing nothing. Nigga, don't be safe, I don't care what they think, I don't care what they say, I just care what they do and they ain't doing nothing. Saw me at the mall and he ain't do shit, hit the whip in the air, watch it do a backflip, do a trick, at the gas spot he ain't do shit. Oh, that's your man's, now your man's getting hit, nigga. Saw me at the mall and he ain't do shit, hit the whip in the air, watch it do a backflip, do a trick, at the gas spot he ain't do shit. Oh, that's your man's, now your man's getting hit, nigga. One more down, that's sweet. Laughing, your man died, looking at the screen like, why you calling me? Politicking, are you in, man? You always welcome to come see me. They ain't playing fair, but you don't care, yeah, what it's be. My nigga Zip like, he gon' do it for a wristwatch. My nigga Draco do it for the peso. Haven't think about a bankroll, and he owe me one, so I got some say so. Don't be sad, I don't care what they think. I don't care what they say. I just care what they do and they ain't doing nothing. Nigga, don't be sad. I don't care what they think. I don't care what they say. I just care what they do and they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, so about this school, I got 9 points so far about the school, but
I picked the software engineering program because they pay very well. It's a fast-paced industry. The boot camp allowed.
this is a good idea, man. Appreciate you spending time on This about a guy. Appreciate y'all, of course. It's called Down the Rise. That's about what's his name? Milk Dud looking boy, Lil Bill looking boy. I could have killed his top. What's the dude that got beat up? Oh, Freddie Gibbs. That's about him. Cause I know somebody that knows them that know that he be lying about shit, and we laughed about the shit. So I made a song. It's like Cop MC added the G. He's all lies. Way before the sunrise. If you could break that down, you can hear what I'm saying. That shit was so funny. This dude was so angry at them niggas when they was beating his ass uptown. Not uptown, upstate. This nigga at the diner took the plate, reached over the brawl, and threw the plate down at him. Like he just want to be a part of it. Like, how mad do you have to make somebody that were like he sees 4 people are beating your ass, and he still want to take this plate and just do his part. Like, how does that happen? Where does it escalate to that point? He talks shit about Griselda. He talks shit about Benny. He talks shit about, you can't do that. They are Buffalo heroes. There's no celebrities in Buffalo. That's who they was. This nigga took a plate on his bitch ass. Bah! That shit's still funny. Shout out to them niggas. Oh, it don't make you uncomfortable. You know what I mean? That's just a story in hip hop. That's not. Yeah, that's all good. But back to the school. The trust has to be a whole different, different program. Once you get it once it's gone forever. Forever is whatever that we gon' make it. It's about a Alright, I got 9 now, I got 10 now. So I'm on number 10.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products.
Out of here with this nonsense and this jargon, bro. Stop trying to peddle this shit, bro. You go do it then. You do it so much, but you don't have to do that shit. Nobody's trying to peddle this opportunity that is a business plan for them. This one top 10 on the charts. It went number 9. It's called Cruising. Because there's so much energy on that hook. Like, I was just in my shit when I record this. The beat's so hard, and my energy on the hook is so hard. What's the chorus? These niggas with some bitches who don't got no fucking pistols. But don't really wanna hit you. These niggas with some missions who don't got no fucking pistols. These niggas with some pistols who don't got no fucking missiles. When that shit go through your tissues, nobody about to miss you. I'm just cruising. Ain't nobody better than this. I spend my time on the clip. Gotta grind right now. Got a lot of shit that's on my mind right now. Love and loyalty is hard to find about now. Coming from the city where you gotta run around. Coming from a city where you gotta line down. A lot of people reaching just to steal what I found. A lot of people preaching all the words I laid down. Fucking up the road, but it's still some good tree. Driving with my knees in the middle of the street, I'm just cruising. See the facade through the mirage. Back out this garage, it's the streets, I'm just cruising. Come on, that traffic jam when everybody in traffic and shit. I'm just cruising. I'm just fucking up the road, but it's some good tree. I'm driving with my knees. That's all I'm driving on. I'm a table driver. I crossed like 8, 9, 10 cars. Like since 2 years ago. Like I ain't driven in 2 years. I driven one time. Yeah, I didn't cry. I cried. I know, bus is 175.
When she get me in my feelings, I hit the stoop, I hit the block, you hit the net. I look for packs, you look for sex. Cause only can give you half of me, if I'm still half of me. Man can see you subtracted me, now I'm back to be everything I tried to be. Came from nothing, alchemy, extracting everything, sacrificing. Thought you was my baby boy, I thought that you really love me too. I don't know who to trust, I don't play that part. I don't be the fool in the room, just call the people. I thought you was the crew, I told you that's not how we move. Off brand shit, TK Kirkland, punchline dog, who raised you? Punch me, can't take off these kind of shoes. Drop it down until it's in your stomach, it's a favorite food. Yeah, I drop it down until it's in your stomach, girl, but that's your favorite food. I'm just fucking up the road, but it's still some good tree. Driving with my knees in the middle of the street, I'm just cruising. See this facade, there's no horizons. Back out the garage, hit the streets, I'm just cruising. Fucking up the road, but it's still some good tree. Driving with my knees in the middle of the street, I'm just cruising. See this facade, there's no horizons. Back out the garage, hit the streets, I'm just cruising. Fucking up the road, but it's still some good tree. Driving with my knees in the middle of the street, I'm just cruising. See the facade, there's no horizons. Back out the garage, hit the streets, I'm just cruising.
I'll show you this.
So you think you know Wix? Do you really? First up, we've got Shake.
I'll show you this whole ass nigga Gunna. Made a song called Fuck You Me. I made this song called Fuck You Me, but I put FYM.
I like that song.
A long time. Well, that's Cruising, right? That's the right on. But man, if he would have just held it down with Thug, you understand what kind of album it could have made in jail? What? I make music when I get locked up. Last time I got locked up, they made a beat machine, gave me some crayons and shit the next day. Then I showed them shit on YouTube, we started rapping and shit. And the next day, he's like, hey, and I'm just in the room, all right, bet, I get my shit, get my bag. So it's like, they could have had, he has the whole dorm by himself, Thug, because they don't want him to communicate with nobody. So you have the same case, you can communicate, what are you going to communicate? We just exclude you two, so then you can't communicate for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, okay, so you're going to be in the same room. So back to my point. They could have made a dope album. Like, what? That would have been the dopest. And like, by you saying that you're the only musician on the label, and then you acknowledge that it's a game, which means, you know what I mean?
Well, they can't play games. They can't do that. Can they do that?
No, he took a plea bill. He took a proffer agreement. And so, but he had to say it like on video, and it's like, I acknowledge that it is a gang and it should end. Versus, I have no knowledge of it as a gang, but it should end. So like, you're the only musician, you're the only Crip around a whole bunch of Bloods. Documented blood, you know what I'm saying? Documented Crip. So, what else do you think he was there for? You was there to be a musician. But then you started bringing your bullshit with you. And they're like, okay, so now we're going to get on this shit, right? And then we're going to realize they're not the same. Versus, we can mend this bridge forever. That's why I wanted the Snoop and Lil Wayne version. All right, the biggest Blood and the biggest Crip, I'm going to put that shit on the same song. on an independent platform that I own for the rest of the time. So if they can do that shit, and you have to have permission apparently. Did you get permission or are you acting out? So you really shouldn't even do this. Versus, okay, third party, we're gonna try and find and kill him, but until this is an obvious peace agreement, at least in public, and you're not gonna find or kill me. Or you can find me, but yeah, I'm not, yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah. If you're in a, let's say, top 10 military family in the U.S., it's safe to say you're at least in the top 20 military family in the world. I'm not worried about no street level gang beef shit. I'm not.
I don't think so.
No, I'm telling you, I'm a survivor of the hate. I didn't do things to myself. I had to tell people at the mental hospital I did things to myself because I'm not going to tell somebody that someone else did something to me. So now I had to take these treatments to get injections in my leg and all the other shit because they think, go to these therapy sessions, all this shit. When really, in reality, I was sticking to the code these niggas don't even know about. Oh, but it inconvenienced me. You damn right this inconvenienced me. But there's a do and a don't. They're two different words. You know what I'm saying?
I got locked up in the hospital once.
No, that's where they take me now. They don't even, because they don't want me to have due process. But they didn't think I thought around that. So now I have immediate process. Because my absence. If I'm streaming all the time at a certain schedule and I'm just not there yet, and my friends, oh, okay, and I text them or whatever, you know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean? That's, yeah. It's not to get off the grid. It's to get off of one grid and get on every single grid. You get 3 passports per country, so they rip territory. Okay, cool. Just play the game. Get out of the room. Don't. Oh, I have 2 more at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? One stays in the country, and then you take 2 with you, and you get one every. You don't get. No, take that extra day at the embassy. The first thing you do, when I was doing, I learned this in Nigerian negotiation. When I was doing the Durbin Smiley show, Tavis Smiley, Ricky Smiley. I was interning in 2015. I told you I drove from Muncie to Plainfield every single day for free because I knew the opportunity. We got a contracted a deal with Lagos, Nigeria, these people for the diversity script, but they want to take out certain things. So I'm like, all right, cool, we're going to trademark that per country now. And then they came here to that Jaeger property building across the street from the Chick-fil-A building. 2015. I'm 21 years old doing this. So I'm not worried about knocking on someone's door and asking about AT&T. And I'm actually not worried about knocking on someone's door and talking about me. Or getting on the internet and talking about me. People flew across the water because I typed up a good perspective. I learned about the GDP. I learned about the advantages of inflation and I learned about all that outside of school. While playing 2 sports, while being in double major, and being a committee leader for a business friend, and doing Habitat for Humanity, and doing the Boys and Girls Club every day.
Which 2 sports did you play?
Baseball and football. I left my last baseball game. I hit a walk-off to win the first game in the doubleheader because I had to go make a play. And not no like play, I'm talking about I had to go drive something. Hey, that's cool you playing that baseball shit, but nigga, this needs to be done. Fuck, but I had a good game. I'm happy for you. It was your last game. Like, we need to get back to work. That's Division 1.
I got locked up in a mental hospital in New Orleans.
Oh, fuck. Well, hopefully not like the mid-2000s, early 90s.
Like 87.
Okay, so it was still like a little different. Okay.
They picked me up, and the guy in the white coats, they carried me like a pillow.
Oh, hell no. They did you even more bogus. They had like the strain jacket and all that shit. I want to do that for a visual, but I don't trust nobody enough to like get me out of that if I, you know what I mean?
That's terrible, isn't it?
No, I'm not gonna do it. Unless that's like plastic. I'll make my own. For like Halloween and shit like that, that's a good idea actually.
I took my belt away from me.
You motherfuckers, if you guys get it, you guys fuck with me. There you go. Game applied means elevation. Yo, that's a free game.
I still see a psychiatrist to this day.
Shit, I'm sorry about that, man. It's fucked up. That's what they want you to do and shit. They want you to, they want to traumatize you so much to where their medicine is like therapy.
I take Xanax, though.
Oh, no, please don't bring no shit like that here. Cause I don't, my boy, I rest in peace, Decker. One of the homies, he was partying and shit. They were all doing that shit and they left him for dead. I was like,
Overdose of Xanax?
No, he just took Xanax after doing everything else. I was like, we were 19, 18 years old. I was supposed to be there, but I was working. I was doing my music shit. Like, not, I was like hustling. I was like trying to like make things happen. And then they're like, hey, you going here, crew? I'm like, nah, bro. It was like buyers. I remember everything. They're like,
At
nah.
my house, I don't carry it around.
Oh yeah. Facts. But I know some people got like it in watches and rings and necklaces and shit like that.
You carry it around with them?
They have,
See,
yeah.
That's as illegal as cocaine. You get caught without
Yeah,
prescription.
controlled substance. But the thing is, not if you're a white woman that gave it to a black lady that died at her house after she got fell off a balcony in the middle of the night at a sleepover. Not then, and she has text messages saying that she can sell and buy Xanax. Then it's a controlled substance. But if you're not that, then yeah, it's a controlled substance. Shout out to Willie D for unveiling that Texas story. It just got swept under the rug.
I take antidepressants too.
You said what?
I take antidepressants too.
Yeah. I was just say fuck it. That's what I did. They had me trying to take antidepressants, but I'm like, no, I'm not depressed. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up and head to the gas station after this. But I'm gonna say this to say that because I want to say this to them too. If you're in if we're in an irrational situation and you act rational, you're irrational. If you're in an irrational situation and you use something that's irrational, that's rational because you're blending into your environment. If you stop, drop, and roll, you're crazy. But if you stop, drop, and roll while you're on fire, you're preventing you getting your ass burnt up. So this is Benji Casinos, Optimal Agreements. This is the album of the day. Risky Business. It's another 24. We appreciate your ears.